Ace the application. First, it is important that you understand the different stages of your interview process with consulting firms and your chances at each step. In most countries, organizations use 4 to 5 stages to select candidates: resume, cover letter, and application screening, problem-solving test or psychometric tests, first round of interviews with managers or HR, second round of interviews with partners, and sometimes an assessment day involving group exercises and case studies. For resume, cover letter, and application screening, refer to our mentorship sessions. Let's look at the next 3 steps. Problem-solving tests and the first round of interviews usually are testing a candidate's aptitude and quantitative abilities. Refer to the e-book for more information on this section. Answering questions to evaluate people skills. The final round of recruitment process is the HR round, which is majorly designed to test people skills. You will be asked questions about your resume and some behavioral questions to see if your values align with the organization. You can prepare for it by ensuring that you know A to Z of your resume. Have a narrative in mind for your previous internship and university experiences. Your resume is just a snapshot of your experiences. Hence, this round is great to talk about them in detail and convince the interviewer to hire you. HR questions. There are a lot of standard HR questions that you can get asked, like why do you think you are better than other candidates, or why do you want to join the firm? Please do not write down generic answers to these questions off the internet. The interviewers will be able to see through. At the same time, you should not learn answers by heart. We advise you to write down a few bullet points for these standard questions and answer them organically in interviews. Here are some tips to tackle this round. Firstly, acknowledge that your answer will be unique to yourself. Just think back to your previous experiences and write down unique experiences that you've had. Identify interests and your character traits that will help you prove how you would fit into the company you're interviewing with. The timing. Don't make it too long. The interviewer just wants to break the ice and may just be asking a starter question. Don't go on for 5 minutes introducing yourself. Don't stick to conventions. Take a few risks. It will pay off. For example, in the file that I carried with me, which had all my certificates and CV copies, I also carried a document which had pictures of the website that I revamped for my past organization. I asked the interviewer whether he'd be interested to see it. I showed him a few pages, told him how it previously worked, and how the new changes had made it more interactive and eye-catching.